Hey guys, I said I wouldn't blog, but every now and then something comes along and you just got to deal with it. And so this thing, I want to point out something. This video should be starting now. So already they've been fighting. He's dragged her to the front of the car. She has a bag in her hand. He's looking, he stops, turn on the camera, and then does all this barrage of commands. Now, obviously, she still got the camera. She still got a bag in her hand. He's got her hand folded behind her back. So she's already in pain. He's never asked her to let go of the bag. There could be a weapon in the bag. There could be, now he's telling her to put the other hand behind her back, never took the bag out of her hand. Now he takes the bag out of her hand. This is a completely unprofessional cop. Now he's abusing her, torturing her. Her hand is free, and he never reaches for her hand. He just tortures her. He takes the bag out of her hand, and then now he reaches for her hand. Takes the bag out of her hand, but doesn't put her hand behind the back. Now he pulls at her hand. He's completely unprofessional. Now he's making a spectacle, looks at the camera and says, I'm about to torture you. It's a 15-year-old. Now he slams her on the car instead of dealing with her on the ground. He is completely abusing and torturing a 15-year-old, and he thinks he's justified. He thinks nobody can tell that he's just obviously torturing her at the most extent that he can torture her. Now he pulls out pepper spray. Now he reaches around for her hand, punches her in the face, punches a 15-year-old in the face twice after she retaliates. She has been physically retaliated. Now he pepper sprays her. Now he reaches for her hand. She hasn't stopped fighting it at all, obviously. Now this is what he could have did from the very get-go. This man is suffering from a disease. My only thing is when are we going to get to the point where we say, let's look at the disease? When does a professional forgets all about the fact that he's dealing with a waif? She's a waif. She's on drugs. She doesn't have any of the physical strength. She's a 15-year-old, and she's a woman, and none of that matters except him carrying out this unprofessional, thoughtless, unprofessional, completely. She's got a bag in her hand, could have a weapon in it. He never deals with it. Takes the bag out of her hand, puts the bag on the ground, and then commands her. So he's just using this dominance to just command her to do it, and he's never even telling her. She's already resisting physically. He's got her subdued already, and he's still commanding her. You know, this is not a cop, especially for fighting with a 15-year-old for 2 minutes. I wasn't planning on blogging, but you know, I just saw the news, and yeah, you know what? If you can't subdue a 15, there's any other cop. Somebody said on the news, any other cop would have had that 15-year-old in handcuffs in less than whatever time. It would have been no time flat. Yes, you put them on the ground and put the cuffs on. It's that simple. It's that simple. He's fighting with a 15-year-old for 2 minutes up against a car. This man has a problem. It's a disease. And I think that we need to look at that where he can ignore all the obvious signs. 15-year-old girl, skinny little waif. And then he admits it. Oh, well, because you're small. And she's so small, then why couldn't you subdue her? You know, this man has a real problem. I understand he's, after you bite somebody, but he's been fighting with her for 15 minutes. How do you put somebody, I'm going to bring you in a camera, turn on the remote control, with you stand up against a car to show that you're resistant, completely psychotic. And it's not the fact that it's just it's a complete abuse of power. Is misjudgment. It's complete misjudgment in the way he handled it. When has a cop ever? The first thing you do is put the bag down. You know, God, I've never seen it. I'm not a cop, but that is stupid.